like earlier in March, right, we had some bomb threats, some bomb scares on some flights. One of them happened back on the 8th. That was at Kansas City Airport, man. They evacuated the plane because of a bomb threat, and it caused nothing but chaos. And they found out that it wasn't credible. The FBI said it wasn't credible. And then there was another one that happened in Atlanta, at the Atlanta airport. That was the 6th of March. Where a guy gets up and starts screaming about a bomb or something, and you quickly see them come grab him off the plane. All false flag stuff, man. Just to get people scared. It's to prep you and prime you for what could potentially be coming. That's all that is, bro. That's all that is. It's to get you in fear. Because you notice, as soon as all of this war started, all of a sudden now somebody's going to get up on the plane and scream, he got a bomb. And they're like, stop it. Stop. There's nobody buying the crap anymore. Well, most of us that actually have a brain, we're not buying it. That guy probably was put on that plane to do that. And then the FBI comes in, or the marshals, whoever it is, they come onto the plane, they arrest them, look like they're heroes. They got to always be the hero, right? Got to always make somebody the hero. You know, when you really look at law enforcement, they have to have these kind of things. You have to have crime, because if there's no crime, there's no reason to have law enforcement. Just think about that for a minute. If there was no crime or things like this happening, they will be obsolete. They'll be irrelevant. There'll be no need for them. So we have to keep this stuff flowing to have a hero around. That's all this is. So when you see these things, man, come on, man. Why wasn't there somebody just getting up yelling bomb in January or February? Why as soon as the war crack off and they really want to get there and push that war propaganda, all of a sudden, oh yeah, now somebody gets on the plane, now we got bomb threats, so they can blame it on Iran. That's all it is. Setting up Americans for another false flag. They do this over and over again. They did this with Vietnam. They did this with 9/11, and they're trying to do it again with Iran. So just keep your eyes open for it. Keep your eyes open. You know, because like I said, if these people were such a threat to us, why now? You know, they could easily do some stuff over here. They could have did some stuff to us 2 years ago. How about a year ago? Why not December? Why now? Why now? Why if they hate us so much, they could have been, all these bomb threats would have been all over the place years ago. Constantly, every week we'd have heard a new bomb threat. Hell, why hasn't the plane blown up yet? Come on. If somebody really want to blow up something, they ain't gonna say nothing. They gonna just do it. So that's how you know that was all fake, man. That was all to get the population scared. That's all it was. Because if he really intended to blow up something, he would have did it. Or he, you know, that's how you know as well, right? If the way it is to, you know, to get to the airport, right? If somebody did blow up a plane, then that means he had to have internal help, right? Because you see all the stuff you got to go to get on the plane. So how did he get on a plane with a bomb? Just saying. Think about that. They lock everything down and tell you take your shoes off and all. Okay, but then how this person was able to make it on a plane with anything like that? Come on, man. Hey, I'm thinking about making a 9/11 video. I hate talking about 9/11 because it's so personal to me, because it happened in my city, and I actually saw one of those buildings fall, you know, from across the water, you know, so it resonates with me a little bit, you know what I mean? So I might do it. You know, I'm thinking about it, but if you think for 1 minute that a couple of guys with box cutters was able to pull all that up by themselves, I got a bridge under my bed that I could say you that stretch from America all the way to Alaska. Anyway, let me know what you think. This is Rebel World News. I will catch y'all in the next one. Y'all stay safe out there.